that's not bad. How about this?
Yeah, okay. Okay, I can see that.
It's fun having you around.
It's fun being around.
I'm surprised you gave me a second look.
No, you're not.
I mean it. You were always so wrapped up with Forrester.
Eric is my employer.
What about his son?
Yes, well, Ridge and I work together, too.
I've seen the way you look at it. That's not the way a worker usually looks at her boss.
Oh. Well, he and I were close once. That's no secret.
The way you feel about him now, that is a secret. Or you'd like it to be.
Why are you giving me such a hard time?
Just trying to get a handle on you. Maybe I should ask Ridge Forrester.
I'm sure he could care less.
What about his father?
Neither would he.
You sound like a very disillusioned woman.
Imagine that.
You've really been burnt by the Forresters, haven't you?
By every single one of them, with the possible exception of Thorne. That's why I find it ironic that you'd want to work there so badly.
One of the top 5 designers in the world? Right in my own backyard? I'd be crazy not to want to work for them.
Clarke, it is all an illusion. The Forrester family does not promote outsiders. Take it from one who is painfully aware of that fact.
This Kristen thing really got to you.
I would like to take that weird little design of hers and wrap it around her neck.
Well, there you are. It's about time.
Sorry, sweet cakes.
Well, what happened? Did you see him?
Hey, where did I say that I was going?
And?
And I talked to the man.
What did he say, Tommy?
He wants to see you.
When?
Today.
Are you kidding?
No, I am not, and do not think that it was easy.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah. You know, you're gonna forget all about me once Mr. Preston wants to start using you.
Never. I am never going to forget what you've done for me.
Make sure you don't.
So, tell me, what's this guy like?
Nick Preston, he's class. All the way to his toes.
He's got a lot of money, huh?
Oh, baby, he publishes all over the world.
And that's where I'm going to be seen, right? In some of his European magazines?
That's what he says.
So, how do I act? I mean, what do I call him? Mr. Preston or Nick or
No,
what?
you do not. You call him Sir, Donna. This man is very powerful. You use the utmost respect around him. He is very big, and he does not like to be kept waiting.
Hey, you sure he's going to pay me $4,000?
That's what he says. If you do what he says, he'll pay you. He's a man of his word.
Okay. So do I go to his office now?
Yeah, only you don't go to his office, you go to his home.
His home?
That's right, because that's where his office is, at his home in Brentwood. That's the address.
Tommy, if he's hiring me to be a model, then why do I have to go to his home?
Will you get wise, will you? This man has every connection that you could want. He is very big. He is very powerful. And if he says go to his home, you go to his home. Donna, you don't ask any questions around this man. You want a career, a real career? You do what he says, and he will make you somebody. Now go on.
Wish me luck.
You knock him dead.
thought you liked Kristen's design.
Well, it's unique. I won't deny that.
Thanks.
Well, you do like it, don't you?
Everyone else seems to.
I didn't say it wasn't nice work.
Nice. Did you call it nice?
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, nothing. It's just that usually a work that's so highly acclaimed merits more than nice. I hate that word.
Oh, Clarke, you don't have to get so upset.
You're right. I don't.
Look, the point I'm making is this. By any measure, I should have had the showcase design in the fall collection. I've been there the longest, I've paid my dues, and I'm good. I deserve to be featured, and I wasn't. And the reason I wasn't is because pretty little Kristen just happens to be a Forrester. Yes, she's talented, but no more talented than I. If fairness had prevailed, I would have had the showstopper. But fairness does not prevail at Forrester. And as much as I hate to say it, it would never prevail for a man who used to work for Spectra Fashions.
Ouch.
I'm sorry. But believe it or not, I care about you.
My newfound guardian angel.
Yeah, well, you could have done worse.
I could hardly have done better.
You do know how to say the right things. Clarke, I know where you're coming from. There's very little that Eric Forrester wouldn't do for his daughter. And to have Kristen in your corner, if not in your bed, was a solid strategic move. Unfortunately, it's based on a false premise. Eric draws the line at family. You don't see Caroline working there, and she's an in-law. You're only a boyfriend. Don't count on Kristen getting you a job. It's not going to happen. Not the kind of job that you want.
I'm sorry, Margo. I have an appointment. Talk to you later. Lock the door when you leave.
Absolutely, Sid. Absolutely. I'll send you the rushes as soon as I see them. No, I think you're gonna like these a lot. It's quality stuff, Sid. It's quality. A#1. Right. Mm-hmm. Look. Sid. Sid, there's someone here. I gotta go. Now, how is the weather in Rome? Beautiful. Just beautiful. No, I miss it a lot. I'll talk to you soon, Sid. All right, goodbye. You must be Donna.
Mr. Preston?
Nick. Well, you are even prettier in real life.
You've seen my pictures.
Yes, I have. Something the matter? The way you're looking at me?
I just didn't expect you to be so...
So young?
Yes, young. So, you wanted to talk to me about modeling.
Yes, I did.
What would you like to know?
Well, to start off, I'd like to know how you look. No, Donna, you'll have to show me more than that. You'll have to take off your clothes.
I knew there was a reason I came by here.
I missed you.
Since this morning.
I've got something to show you.
I can't wait.
Come here. You know what these are?
It looked like invoices.
Early orders, Clarke. For your design.
These are orders for the piece I did?
Uh-huh. And this is just the beginning. Dad says it's one of the biggest pre-orders we've had in a long time.
Really?
Uh-huh. You are an overnight success.
Yeah, I guess so.
Honey, I am so proud of you. Mwah. Everything we've wanted, all the plans we made, they're all coming true. You've done the impossible, Clarke. Where so many others have failed, you've made an impact. Your first design is a major success. Well, don't drop dead with enthusiasm.
I'm sorry.
What's the matter, Clarke?
Kristen, the last thing I want to do is to sound ungrateful. Please understand that. But as big a success as this represents, it's your success, baby. It's not mine.
No, Clarke, how can you even say...
I'm still at Spectra, and I'm still unknown. And I will be until the truth comes out.
And it will, I promise. The world is going to know all about you.
When?
I talked to my brother earlier today.
Oh, not Rich.
Yes.
You told him about this?
No. But I did ask for his help.
I don't even have to ask how that one went.
Clarke, he knows how I feel about you. Your talent, your ability, the contribution you could make. Clarke, he promised he'd keep an open mind. And I honestly do believe him.
Sweetheart, you're dreaming.
No, I'm not. You'll see. If Ridge and Dad knew this was yours, they couldn't ignore it. They'd have to take notice.
You're not saying what I think you're saying.
No, we can't tell them. Not yet. Trust me, please. Will you do that?
You want me to take off my clothes?
Yes? You can start with your jacket. Place it on the table there.
Mr. Preston, I can't do that.
Why not?
Here? In front of you, just like that?
Donna, what is the problem?
Well, what kind of a girl do you think I am?
A girl who wants a job, I assume.
Yes, I want a job. I want to be a model. Maybe even go into movies someday.
And I can possibly make that happen for you.
Mr. Preston, I don't mean to be disrespectful here, but I think you've gotten the wrong idea. I mean, there are certain things that I won't do.
Like pose without your clothes on.
No. No, I'm willing to do that. If the pictures you take of me will never be seen in the States. I mean, that is the agreement.
Donna, I'm not even sure I want pictures of you. I've got to see you first.
But didn't you see my lingerie shots?
That didn't show me enough.
Well, then use your imagination, Mr. Preston.
Donna, you must know, of course, that there are a lot of girls out there that would do more than take off their clothes to get me to hire them.
Well, then I suggest you hire one of them. Goodbye, Mr. Preston.
Margo,
Yes.
do you have a minute?
Sure. What is it?
You're my friend. Probably the best friend that I have. I need to talk to you about Clarke.
Well, what is it? What about Clarke?
Well, I don't think I have to tell you how much Clarke means to me.
No, you don't.
I love him, Margo. I want to help him, but I'm not in a position to do that.
Help him what?
Get a job here at Forrester.
Kristen, your father won't touch him.
I know, and that's what kills me. Clarke has so much talent.
He also works for the enemy. Kristen, I strongly suggest you forget about Clarke working here because it is not going to happen.
But if you argued his case, it might.
What?
Dad would never hire him for me. He doesn't even like the fact that I'm seeing Clarke. But if you talk to him...
Kristen, no. No.
Why not? Dad respects you, Margo.
Not that much.
Oh, come on. You know he does.
Kristen, there is no way in the world that I could convince your father to hire Clarke.
You're underestimating yourself.
You're overestimating my influence.
You're the best. Dad knows that. If you were to tell him that Forrester needs Clarke Garrison...
Oh, just hold on. Just wait a minute. You're the one that Eric is so high on these days. He obviously respects your opinion a lot more than he respects mine. Why don't you ask him to hire Clarke?
Well, I just told you why I can't. And Margo, it isn't true that Dad has more respect for my opinion. How can you say that?
Look, all I'm trying to say is that he's not going to listen to me any more than he's going to listen to you. Besides, I don't even know enough about Clarke's work to be able to argue in his behalf.
What if you did believe he was a major talent? That Forrester really did need him? What if he represented an asset so valuable that if we were to lose him, we might lose a man with the potential to be the top designer in the world? Would you talk to Dad about hiring him if that were the case?
Kristen, you are obviously biased about him. Okay, he has talent, but what you're talking about...
I have proof.
Proof.
That he is one of the best in the world, Margo. In the world.
Kristen, what are you talking about?
I'm going to tell you something that no one else knows about, except for me and Clarke. You have to promise never to reveal it. Never.
What is it?
My design, the showstopper, the centerpiece of the fall collection, it wasn't mine at all. It was Clarke's. He designed it.
Clarke.
Pretty incredible, isn't it?
You let him do this?
It was my idea.
Your idea? Do you realize what this could mean?
Margo, I love him. It was the only way we could get his design before the public.
The showstopper. The hit of the show. The piece that everyone is talking about. Designed by a man who works for Spectra Fashions. Oh, my God. Kristen, if this got out...
Well, Margo, I had hoped you'd understand. Clarke and I are in love. I've never trusted a man like I do him. He would never betray me or Forrester. Don't worry. The secret's safe. But you do see how important he is to the company. Why we can't afford to lose him.
Oh, I'm beginning to see a lot. And my God, what it could mean to all of our lives.